The conditions are smoky, and right now I'm in downtown Canyonville, where you can actively see the Milepost 97 fire burning behind me.
Before the night is over, only 2 teams will still be alive in the Women's March Madness. Brandon Kamerman is live.
Just to prove that I'm having some fun, I'm going to take a bite here. Ooh, girl.
I hate to interrupt you.
The sidewalk ramps safer for pedestrians, so they can feel at ease every time they cross. Debris like this is what you may find near the boat ramps or inside of the water if you plan on going boating in Douglas County. As the Milepost 97 fire continues to grow, state resources have now moved in to help put out the aggressive fire. And the Umpqua Valley Tennis Center is making sure it's serving the community in every way possible. And the Red Cross has been ready since last weekend to provide people with whatever services they need. 30,000 units of ice cream per day. You're ready for some taste testing and have your over 21 wristband on. And what should drivers that are driving on the freeway look out for, be aware of?
Yeah, we've had
Sooner rather than later. Reporting from inside the Milepost 97 fire line, I'm Gabby Urenda. Back to you. Hey! The Douglas County Sheriff's Office is preparing for their annual week-long in-service training. This includes practicing defensive tactics or scenario-based training to expose deputies to real-life situations.
I mean, it's overwhelming, but your adrenaline's going. Like I said, if you put everything into it, your adrenaline's going to be up, you're going to be taking it seriously, and you're going to be in it and thinking about only one thing.
I'm here at Winchester Elementary School, where deputies will be participating in scenario-based training that will look like an active shooter or active threat response, because for them, safety is number one. Trainers made sure no one could get hurt with a real weapon.
All of our role players, all of our deputies have been safety checked multiple times throughout the day. You'll notice that they're wearing yellow safety bands around their arm, and that's so that we know that they have been checked and they are cleared.
With this training, deputies can build up their skills while dealing with high-risk situations.
Team building exercises that allows the deputies to better prepare themselves to serve this community.
And for law enforcement, unity is key.
I mean, we all mentally think about what we would do, but to be able to physically go through scenarios is huge for us. It unites us as a team, and we're just even more effective that way.
For the Douglas County Sheriff's Office, training is ongoing to keep themselves and the community safe. Reporting from Roseburg, I'm Gabby Urenda. Peggy Konzak has been teaching children and adults how to swim at the YMCA in Roseburg for over 50 years. And she's not stopping anytime soon.
I just love it. I love the water. I've always liked the water.
Konzak started at the YMCA in 1968. These days, she focuses on teaching parent-child water exploration classes with children as young as 6 months old.
Each one is different. I teach off the top of my head. Whatever that one needs, that's what it gives.
And the staff is grateful to have her around for so many years.
She's a real treasure, and it's not just because of her longevity, but because of her heart. It's so big.
Whitman says some parents only sign up their kids for swim lessons because of Konzak.
Generation after generation has come back. You saw it today. My goodness. And that was like a whole new generation. Those were the youngest tots I'd seen in the last few years.
As for Konzak's secret to a long and healthy life,
The why? Because I've been able to exercise. I've always been able to swim my laps. I'm still swimming 9 laps 3 times a week.
Konzak also credits a vegetarian diet and taking 1 day off a week so she can continue teaching kids for a lifetime. Covering Douglas County for you, I'm Gabby Urenda. This video showing a man on the pavement shirtless with a plastic bag covering part of his body outside the Douglas County Jail at one point had thousands of views on Facebook, but is now off the website. However, the woman who took the video is speaking out.
He couldn't communicate with me. He couldn't, I could tell it was mental health. Everyone could. There was a few other people there.
Peers heard in the video trying to help the man.
Come on, let's get dressed, okay?
After getting little to no response, she pushes a call box to find answers.
What should I do with this guy out here?
A man's voice is heard saying the man was released from jail and decided to stay there. Pierce says she doesn't know if this was the right decision by law enforcement.
I don't think it's necessarily their fault. I think they're probably doing the best that they can, the officers there. But you know, I think we need a lot more help in Roseburg.
We reached out to the Douglas County Sheriff's Office for a response. They said they were aware of the video and, quote, the individual would not cooperate with deputies in his release process and refused to leave. We no longer had any lawful authority to keep the individual in custody. As for what happened after Pierce stopped recording,
a fire truck came, an ambulance came. Those guys were awesome. They were really cool. They said the same thing that I'm standing here saying today. There's nowhere for them to go.
The Douglas County Sheriff's Office says they're reviewing the facts surrounding this incident before more information is released. Reporting from Roseburg, I'm Gabby Urenda.